just want to say I'm not hacked. My Twitter is not hacked. It is me. It's hard. But please, forgive me for being bad. I'll try to fix it. I'll try to fix issues with every single one of you that I have had. I'll try to fix everything that I've made you lose. And yeah, I'm here.
How you gonna fix it? Do you have enough money to reimburse everybody for the money you scammed them out of? Is that how you're gonna fix it? Something tells me that's not gonna be on the table. This guy is AI. AI, actual Indian.
Actual Indian.
Oh.
Oh, God.
He sends me a message. He's like, you know, it has to be this weekend. You know, I'll send you the receipt of the wire. So like, you no worries. So I send that to my business manager. And I'm like,
now you don't know this guy. You don't know Sahil.
Your lawyer
You've never read
been.
about him. You've never seen. You don't know the links to Iggy and
zero. Send me 200 grand, supposedly.
to promote a gambling app.
To promote a gambling app.
Okay.
So anyway, so I decide, cool, like it's probably legit, but I actually
Probably legit. Random Indian guy messaged me on
enough.
Twitter.
Yep.
Said he was gonna send me a bunch of money, and all I gotta do is tweet something. Sounds legit.
Sounds-
All he did was, all I had to do to seal the deal was buy a bunch of Google Play gift cards. What? Like, you guys fell for senior citizen level scamming, dude. This shit could not
God.
have been more obvious. Holy fuck, celebrities are retarded. So, let's see who's right. Let's see if it's Logan Paul or Sydney Sweeney. Alright, celebrity scammer confesses.
There have been hundreds of...
Now, are we sure it means that there's a celebrity scammer?
Yes. This
Okay.
is Coffeezilla's whole thing, is exposing scammers.
Okay.
So if he's making the video, then that
I'm
means
just saying,
the celebrity got caught.
Maybe he means it's someone pretending to be a celebrity.
Nah, he usually doesn't clickbait like that.
Oh,
Like, if
okay.
he calls it out,
All right.
he's calling it out.
All right. All right. Let's hear it then.
Alright, let's hear it.
There have been hundreds of celebrity scams, millions stolen from fans, and as we've shown on this channel, some people will promote almost anything if they're paid without checking what it is, which has created an industry of celebrity scammers we're going to expose today, who not only scam...
Multiple industry of celebrity scammers.
Yeah.
We might both
Why
be
are y'all
right.
not checking shit out? Like, y'all can afford lawyers and shit. Like, just, you know, do some you due diligence or whatever, you know.
I mean, why was Bill Cosby doing what he did?
I know.
Why did R. Kelly do what he did? He could have any girl he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrities do dumb shit sometimes.
Instead, he's over
I don't know
in
what to tell you.
Ethiopia singing to children about get your
I
passport.
want to pee on you.
And don't tell you.
Yes, I
that.
do.
Where are we
the
going?
fans, but fool the celebrities into launching tokens with their name on it.
the reason why I'm in crypto is because somebody scammed me into it, and they get pulled in by somebody that is scamming them, and in turn, the audience gets scammed.
Jason Derulo.
Anyway.
So he scammed people because people scammed him.
So you're doing a pyramid scheme scam?
Well, he didn't realize he was scamming people. He got scammed into scamming people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a pyramid scheme scam.
Oh my god. All roads lead back to Charlie Murphy's couch.
God.
Oh my god.
No amount of due diligence on this little could have prepared us.
Caitlyn Jenner. Not
Yeah,
shocked.
I'm pretty sure.
Not
there's
shocked.
Yeah, I'm not shocked on that one. But I'm pretty sure some due diligence would have.
No amount of due diligence.
I'm sure it would have helped. But go on.
For forged
What do I know?
wire transfer documents, no amount of due diligence could have prepared us for the level of fraud this individual perpetrated.
That is Jason Derulo and Caitlyn Jenner. And they're just some of the people that claim they have been tricked into promoting coins that were later rug pulled. Although they all say they were victims of the same person.
We got zero.
Who do we think the person is that's scamming celebrities into scamming people for them? creating a pyramid scheme of scamming.
A scammy pyramid. I don't know.
Who do we think it is? Is there going to be like an Epstein-style list where there's going to be a whole list of celebrities? Oh, shit, I see you, baby. All right.
There's no rug pulling here. It's a little boy from India that pulled the rug, okay? Sorry,
What?
little from India.
What?
And I refuse to say the name.
Wasn't me, it was the Indians. Goddamn Indians.
Damn it.
Goddamn, Caitlin. Just racist right out gate.
Just right out the gate.
It wasn't me, it was the blacks.
Damn black.
Those damn blacks
Shooting all the jobs.
driving around, listening to Jobs and shooting all the raps.
This is a person named Sahil. You know, at the time,
I know Sahil well. Well, I know of Sahil well.
yeah, at the time I had no idea who the hell that was. It was somebody that had 1 point something million followers, so it added some credibility to his name, you know?
That's right. Sahil Aurora was the villain of Celebrity Promotions.
Sounds like a porn star name.
Yeah, who is this person?
Sahil Aurora.
Okay.
If you heard his name, you were probably already rug pulled. And Sahil even gave advice to people for how to be like him.
Just rug again. Extract liquidity. New charts. Sell everything in one clip. Dump on every single one of your followers.
Sahil, you moving on?
Crap.
You moving up? You in Dubai now?
And then repeat the whole thing again.
Scam again. And if you need more money, scam some more.
Scam some more.
Listen to my voice. I'm the Batman of scamming.
Where is that?
What up, guys? It's Rich the Kid. Yesterday, my page was hacked, and a corn was promoted on my page without my knowledge by Sahil.
And keep clicking. And keep extracting. And keep rugging.
Yeah, Sahil is
I can't. Can you guys come up with a better name for your scam tactic? Keep rugging.
Keep rugging.
Oh, I think it sounds like a form of masturbation.
I was gonna say it sounds like a sex thing.
Rug. Can't take these guys seriously.
cartoonishly villainous. I wouldn't have been surprised if he cackled while telling everyone to rug pull, which is why.
Are we not going to call it the Batman voice?
No,
Or we're just
we're not.
going to gloss over that one? Come on, Coffee. It's right there. I know it's low-hanging fruit. But pull the rug out from under that tree. Catch that fruit.
Rug.
Rug.
Okay, sorry.
Rug.
Oh.
Oh. Rugging is when you drag your dick across your favorite rug,
It's
giving
like-
yourself
it's like
second-degree
being a
burns
dog
and an
does.
erection simultaneously. Yeah. Man, my dog rugged my carpet this morning. God damn it.
I was surprised to find out that Sahil has recently changed his tune.
I just have a question. Is it too late now to say sorry?
Yes, I'm
Can we
pretty
get one
sure
more
it
time?
is.
I've been trying
He has turned a new leaf. He found Krishna.
to reach out to a few people directly and just apologize for things that I've done. Rugs, the plays, the manipulations.
Manipulation.
I just want to say I'm not hacked. My Twitter is not hacked. It is me. It's hard. But please, forgive me for being bad. I'll try to fix it. I'll try to fix issues with every single one of you that I have had. I'll try to fix everything that I've made you lose. And yeah, I'm here.
How you gonna fix it? Do you have enough money to reimburse everybody for the money you scammed them out of? Is that how you're gonna fix it? Something tells me that's not gonna be on the table. This guy is AI. AI, actual Indian.
Actual Indian.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Okay. Apology aside for a moment, do you know how bad your reputation has to be for your apology to be the thing people think you're hacked for? He literally had to show his face and say, guys, it's really me this time, while apologizing for fraud. And maybe that's why Sahil decided to hop on a call with me to prove that he really is sorry and to confess to what he did. Now,
what's the end game?
Yeah. I don't
Something
believe
tells me this is another scam.
This is a
that
scam.
This is next level scamming.
Yeah.
No one trusts me anymore, so I can't scam people. I got to earn their trust back so I
Yeah.
can scam them again.
So I can scam people.
See, this is just where my mind goes, man. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Well, let's see what Coffeezilla thinks.
Now, is he sincere? Is he looking for more fame? I'll let you decide. Either way, today we're going to expose a celebrity
We gotta
scam
go,
from a
guys.
different angle. Normally, we uncover things by talking to
shit.
victims.
Yeah, we gotta go.
This time, we're talking to the villain. But first, I need to give a legal disclaimer. I'm about to talk to Sahil about crime, fraud, prison, and I want to make it clear that in light of recent events, it's now my new position that I believe crime is...
Oh shit,
What?
he's facing prison time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is a lawyer move. Show some remorse, maybe they'll go easy on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely not a sincere apology, but at least he's not scamming anybody else. No, this is a I don't want to get my shit pushed in move. That's what this is.
Yeah.
probably legal in America, or at least the kind we're talking about. I certainly don't want to defame any innocent criminals on this show, so I'm changing my legal disclaimer in light of recent events and also selling merch to get the word out. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We've got two comfy designs here. One, which is like a celebration, like I can't believe I got away with it. And then our second shirt is, of course, based on my face every time I think about this. Crime is legal. It's also the reaction of, I imagine, a lot of people. So we'll be selling these for the next 30 days. You can get those. We sell merch once a year. As you know, it's a limited pre-order and then it's gone. All available at coffeezilla.shop, coffeezilla.shop. So with that out of the way, let's get started.
Aim for the glowy bit.
The glowy bit.
All right, let's talk about Sahil, starting with how he got into rug pulling.
Rugging just kind of became like a habit when I started seeing it.
Still sounds like a sex thing.
Yep.
I mean, it just kind of came to me that, you know, this is fast, this is quick. I mean, let me just extract as much as I can. I kept doing that, and I really didn't care. I didn't really look at the opportunities that were coming my way. Like I had all these big influential people, and then eventually I kept burning one after the other. I burned Caitlyn Jenner, I burned Coffeezilla, Jason Derulo. The list goes on. It's endless.
Can you explain sort of the MO of how this all worked? So let's say somebody like, I don't know, I guess Caitlyn Jenner was one of the famous ones. Let's say Caitlyn Jenner hops in your DMs. Give us the breakdown of how this stuff works.
But yes, so 3 years ago, I was working with Justin Sun directly. So I was kind of doing celebrity endorsements for Tron. And there was a huge spat with...
What the fuck is Tron?
What?
He said he was doing celebrity endorsements for Tron, but the logo wasn't the Disney Tron. Is there an actual company named Tron? I don't know. Okay.
between SEC and Justin Sun, which kind of happened because of the celebs. And I was the guy
I
who
think
was
some people
brokering all
got
those deals.
people got in trouble for that, a lot of trouble.
Yeah, so Lindsay Lohan, Soulja Boy, Lil Yachty, MKBHD, all these people. So I was the guy who kind of brokered all these deals for Tron.
Quick pause. I actually fact-checked one of these claims. He says MKBHD promoted TRX, Tron. Turns out he didn't. He actually did the opposite. He exposed it on a YouTube video.
So I get this email. So this one said they just wanted to tweet and that they already have participation from Lindsay Lohan, Amanda Cerny, Neo, Lil Yachty, and more. Okay, what is the campaign for? And it turned out it's for Tron, a cryptocurrency that they're, I guess, paying people to tweet about. The more I read into this email, the more sketchy it is. They mention they need to make it look like it's not a sponsored tweet. And then they linked 3 example tweets.
So yeah, I'd say that's a pretty substantial difference. And it's worth saying, in light of this, that you should take everything Sahil says with a grain of salt. It
sounds
hard
like
to
it.
know where the truth ends and the bragging and self-promotion begins.
Tron was
Holy shit, do you think this was the end game? Like, do the fake apology and go on this, because he was about to get exposed by the tech YouTuber. So he reaches out to Coffeezilla to try to get an interview to apologize.
Could be.
And he's using Coffeezilla to clear his name and promote himself and get his name back out there as someone who's remorseful. Because most normal people are going to look at it and see a piece of shit, but your crypto bros are going to see it as a guy who has potential or blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So this might add credibility back to his name, and he's using Coffeezilla to legitimize himself so he can do it again.
It might be.
I would hope that Coffeezilla's not that dumb.
Was paying me heavily for that, and that's how I kind of built these celebrity relationships.
I have a hard time trusting anyone. It was,
I mean, no, this guy definitely shouldn't be trusted any further than you can throw him, but there are some people who would just, like, he was remorseful, and Coffeezilla exposed him, and now he's not going to do it again. Yeah, like, there's some people who would just have that kind of reaction.
And Caitlyn Jenner was one of them. So when I suddenly started exploring Pump Fun,
Pump Fun.
Oh, God.
He was exploring Pump Fun.
Once again, new names for this shit.
It all sounds like gay sex stuff.
It all
sounds like gay sex stuff. Yeah, he take his pants off. We get the Pump Fun. Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Last season, I kind of started with, just cold called Caitlyn this one night, and I told her that, I have something for you. I want you to make a tweet. Just tell me how much you're going to charge me. So she gave me a number, and I said, okay, I'm going to pay you this number. You just have to make a tweet. She didn't know that she's actually launching a coin, or she's kind of promoting a coin in her likeness, and she had no idea what she was doing.
Oh my God. Wait. What was the amount? Do you remember how much it was?
It was $50,000 per tweet.
15,000.
So 50.
Oh, 50.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but Caitlyn has no idea it's her likeness.
She had no idea until it dropped. So it was $50,000 for just an endorsement tweet for nothing. I mean, she literally thought it's just a crypto project that's endorsing. So she dropped that with the whole Trump handshake image. And because, elections were really booming, I thought that politics things would really pop. So that was the whole idea behind doing that. And then when the coin launched and people started flooding her DMs, it got really viral overnight. It was like the talk of everything overnight. It was like the biggest runner. And then eventually, Caitlyn's manager, Sophia, she started calling me up and she's like, what did we just get into? And then I explained to her, I was like, listen, I was experimenting. I paid you that for the tweet. I didn't really expect this to go all the way to 50, 100 million market cap. But now that it's moving up so fast, I have supply.
I didn't expect it to... Hey, he's pulling the iDubbbz excuse. I didn't expect it to be successful, guys. Yeah. So it's not bad.
As one supply, or do you guys just want me to pay you the money that I extract from this and give you a cut and you just move aside with it? We were in the middle of this discussion, and it was like going on back and forth. We were negotiating on the numbers, and I was seeing the market cap go up. And while we were in the middle of these negotiations, I kind of just dumped. I kind of dumped my whole bag. And she thought that I'm holding tokens still, but I kind of exited from my positions at the same time. And then she started fighting with me.
Do you remember how much it was for?
A little over 200,000. Yeah, because it was literally 6 or 7 hours from the launch.
So Zahil basically tricked.
I didn't mean to dump. I was trying to hold it in, guys. I was trying to hold it in, but I couldn't make it. And I wasn't trying to dump, but I was halfway to the bathroom, and I just dumped. I didn't mean to dump. I was trying not to dump. It was an accident. I had an accident. I dumped. I apologize.
Accidents happen.
I know I'm a grown man, but I got IBS, so I can't help it. I pumped right in the middle of that Walmart. Jesus Christ.
You've actually had that happen in the middle of a Walmart, haven't you?
Had that happen as in I was the guy working at the Walmart and the customer did it. Not I did. No, you're not going to iDubbbz me, bitch.
Sorry.
That is not happening.
That's what I was thinking about, too.
I was watching this old man pushing his cart.
I thought it was the crackhead lady.
Oh, no, she was one that flashed people.
Oh, okay, yeah. She flashed people.
Yeah, no, the old man, he was...
Ow.
leaving customer service with his cart trying to make it to the bathroom, and you could see him shuffling. He was speeding up, and then all of a sudden, nuggets start falling out his pant leg. He left a trail all the way to the bathroom, and I was like,
baby.
this mother.
He couldn't help it. Oh man.
He can wear he can wear a diaper.
He can
help
wear some
that.
Depends.
Yeah.
You're right, but still,
Like, if
maybe,
you know this
maybe
is a
he thought
possibility.
it wasn't that bad yet. You know, sometimes we don't want to admit when things have gotten.
Well, now
to a
everybody
certain
knows.
point. Now everyone knows.
You
Yes.
could have wore the Depends and no one would know. What did we learn, old man? We learned that he didn't mean to dump, but he dumped.
But he dumped.
He dumped all the way to that bathroom.
Into promoting this thing without knowing really what it was. It's a similar story to.
Have I heard the Quarterin story about shitting himself in a Walmart? No, I don't typically watch the Quarterin because he's a drunken retard. But none of what you just said shocked me. Absolutely none of it. DBNO burger? What is that?
What? The DB&O burger? I don't know.
Dump before.
I knew that was where your mind was gonna go.
Dump before no one observes.
A burger.
All right? You
Yep,
gotta
there
dump
you
before
go.
they notice you.
Dump before they notice
I
you.
got a joke for you. What's 80-year-old pussy taste like? Depends, yeah. I've heard that
Depends.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depends.
Didn't your grandfather tell you that?
Yes, my grandfather told me that
Was
one.
the Klansman grandfather
Yes,
or
the Klansman grandfather. The other one's Super Jesus.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he.
Yeah, no,
would've
he's
told
not
you
telling that kind of joke.
No, he wouldn't.
No, I was like 10 too. Cause that racist grandpa died young. But I remember that when I was like 10. He's like, "What 80-year-old pussy taste like?" I'm like, "What do you?" Depends.
So like, what? Are you like your little 10-year-old brain was
Yeah,
what?
like, depends on what. He's like, "Get the hell out of here."
Yeah, like you're 10. Jesus Christ.
You don't appreciate
What's
me.
wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I mean, yeah, you're a Klansman. I don't know why I'm surprised.
Yeah. Former Klansman. He had retired
I'm sorry.
at that point. Okay?
Former Klansman. Jesus
Was a
Christ.
Klansman. He was not a Klansman after he had grandkids. Okay, he was a Klansman. He's retired. Okay, he turned in his sheets and he called it a day.
Turned in his sheets and called it a day.
Yeah, because they dress like ghosts.
Yes, I know. I know what they dress like.
Dress like scary ghosts. All right.
That's so funny
Anyway.
shit to me.
To what he says about Jason Derulo as well.
Jason Derulo was like, talk to me. What is this? And I was like, I
Of
just
course
want you
he
to
did.
tweet. This is basically examples, references. Jenner, Iggy, Bobby Alto story.
Who's on this list? I got Caitlyn Jenner, Iggy Azalea, DeVito, don't know who that is, Travis Barker, Rich, Soulja Boy, 50 Cent,
Wow,
and
Travis
more that already pushed. You gotta push before you dump.
Stop! Oh my God! Use new terminology.
You gotta push before you dump. You
Before
gotta
you
push.
pump.
You gotta.
And
gotta.
before you dump.
Yeah, you gotta push and pump and push and pump and push and pump and push, and then you dump. God damn. This all sounds too comical. How are celebrities falling for this? This sounds retarded. This all sounds like a
Who the
bad
fuck is
essay.
Rich? Richie Rich? I mean,
This
Rich.
fucking Rich.
Some dude named
I
Rich.
assume he's a rapist, and that's why we don't know.
He's a
him.
rapist. Yeah, and that's why we don't know him. Yeah, that's probably right.
Oh God.
Because I know who 50 Cent is.
I know who Soulja Boy is. He made that
Yeah,
that
yeah,
scam.
I know who that one
Soulja
is.
Boy doesn't shock me. He made a
No,
scam video
yeah.
game console. The Soulja Boy console, yeah. It was some
Okay.
Chinese thing that played old Mario games illegally. The Soulja Boy console. So he already scammed people. He doesn't shock me.
You can take the ghetto out of the boy, but you can't take the boy.
Racist.
I'm just saying. That's some ghetto shit.
Racist. Oh God. All right. Anyway, back to it.
free. I was like, yeah, are you game? And he's like, what is this? And he was probably the most, I mean, I didn't understand because he's really done things in crypto in the past, but he kind of really fell with the whole narrative I gave him. I was telling him that it's basically a casino and it's a referral code that goes on the casino. So it's like an online gaming platform, and CA is basically a referral code which kind of goes on the online gaming platform. And people use that as an affiliate. And he kind of fell for that. And he was like, all right, cool, how much you can offer me? I said, 100,000. He's like, 350 or we don't work. And I was like, that's steep. And this was this was steep. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, these are
and
rich
then
celebrities.
I texted Jason. I was like, listen, I can do the wire. It's not gonna hit you today. It's gonna hit you on Monday max. But I need the tweet out today. He's like, you do the wire. I'm gonna make the tweet as soon as you do the wire and give me confirmation. I said, okay, cool, that works.
Tell me you didn't cancel the wire.
I'm getting there. So I gave him a confirmation of the wire. He made the tweet, and that's the reason he hates me the most in the world.
Now, in case you're not following this, I'm pretty sure saying you're going to send a wire, sending confirmation, and then canceling it with the intention of scamming someone, I'm pretty sure that is a type of fraud. But we'll hear Jason's
Definitely
side of the
illegal,
story
yes.
as well.
Definitely illegal.
He sent me a message. He's like, it has to be this weekend. I'll send you the receipt of the wire. So like, you no worries. So I send that to my business manager. I'm like,
now you don't know this guy. You don't know Sahil from
Your
Adam.
lawyer
You've
would
never
have
read
been.
about him. You've never seen. You don't know the links to Iggy and
zero. Send me 200 grand, supposedly.
to promote a gambling app.
To promote a gambling app.
Okay.
So anyway, so I decide, cool, like it's probably legit. But I actually
Probably legit. Random Indian guy messaged
Close
me on
enough.
Twitter.
Yep.
Said he was going to send me a bunch of money, and all I got to do is tweet something. Sounds legit.
Sounds-
All he did was, all I had to do to seal the deal was buy a bunch of Google Play gift cards. What? Like, you guys fell for senior citizen level scamming, dude. This shit could not
God.
have been more obvious. Holy fuck, celebrities are retarded.
asked my businessman, I was like, what do you think? And he was like, yeah, the receipt looks great. Like, yeah. When I get off the plane, I'm getting all these messages, you scammer.
Business manager. What's your lawyer?
Yeah, like, what did you do? Da-da-da. Then my friend Ray calls. He's like, yo, what are you doing? You can't work with Sahil. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is crazy. And I'm like, wait, like, what do I do? Like, how do I fix this?
So what had Sahil done? He told you that it's a gambling app. What had he done?
So there was an entire Jason coin created. So that link that he sent me said Jason whatever pump.fun.
It literally says pump.fun. How do people keep falling for this? It's in the fucking name.
Yeah.
Pump.fun sounds like a porn site. Like,
It
why are
does.
you going like, all I gotta do is promote this coin for pump.fun? Okay.
I had no idea what pump.fun was. And that link was a link to an entire Jason coin.
So you thought pump.fun was the gambling app?
I didn't know what the hell pump.fun was. I just thought, I thought it was.
Is your fucking Google broken?
Yeah.
Fuck calling your manager or any of those people. Can you not just Google pump.fun and see what comes up?
Yeah. Does the Google's
You
not
probably
work
get
for you?
50 videos by Coffeezilla on it to watch.
Like,
Just pick one.
if I ever have a phone number that I don't even recognize
I'm
come up on my
Googling
phone,
it.
I Google it, and I'm nobody. Like, what the?
Holy
You
fuck.
have
Celebrities
enough
are
money
retarded.
to have
Celebrities are retarded.
lawyers on retainer and all this shit.
He can't take. Yeah, but Google's free. This bitch
Google's
can't.
free.
This bitch can't take 2 seconds to Google something. You deserve to lose your money. You.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Could be the gambling app. I didn't even think that far.
So what was the tweet? What did you actually tweet?
It said, let me take you dancing. I asked him to send me like what he wanted me to say in the tweet.
Now, let me say here, I find this part a bit tricky because on the one hand, yes, a heel should probably be in jail for doing some of this trickery and fraud, but this level of irresponsibility by Jason Derulo to have seemingly no idea what he's tweeting about for $200,000 and then his fans get scammed and he goes, oh, well,
I think he's leaving
guess
stuff
I was
out.
wrong.
Yeah.
It's just so stunningly dumb. But I'll let Jason and Sahil explain what happens next because at this point, Jason realizes what's going on and tries to turn the tables.
He makes the tweet,
is this what
and the
you're
minute the tweet happens, the token runs up to 10 million. I rug it in one clip. So at 10 million, I rugged it in one clip in like 15 minutes or so.
This is terrible.
It fell all the way down to like 800,000, 700,000 market cap. And then Jason texted me. He's like, yo, I just landed. My phone's blowing up. What the did you do?
He drug pulled it 15 minutes later.
Wow.
So Jason didn't know. Like, he's not one of those guys who's going to watch it in real time.
Yeah,
He's going to
he
fire
was-
and forget,
he
check
was
it
on
again
a plane,
later.
right? So he wasn't
So by the
even-
time his plane landed, he had
Yeah.
already taken all his money. Yeah, you got scammed.
Yep.
And I was like, I lost the coin, and it went to 10 million. I wrote, and yeah, this is the CA. And he's like, how much do you still have? And I was like, I have a little bit, like I have like 5% or something left in my other wallets. He's like, give me all of it and I'll run it for you. Like, you buy back again, and I'm gonna push this with you. If you just told me at first that you're doing a coin in my name, I would have pushed it more and we could have worked bigger.
Since he scammed me, I devised a plan to scam him to try to make sure that he was out of the coin.
But a scam.
At no point contacting authorities cross your mind. Just,
like, really?
you scam me, motherfucker? I'm going to scam you. I'm going to scam the scammer. That'll
Yep.
show him.
Yep. You attempt to murder me. I am going to attempt to murder you.
I don't believe him at this point.
No,
I think he was in on all of it from the start. And this is a safe face move. This is too astronomically stupid to be believable.
I don't know, man.
This is the
People
plot
can
to
be real stupid.
this is the plot to an Adam Sandler movie. Jesus fucking Christ.
Scam the scammer.
100%. So if I was gonna put more money in after that first little bit that I put in, I had to make sure that he was out. I hit him up and I was like, yo, like, okay, look, let's do this again, but this time let's do it the right way. And he was like, okay, yeah, you're right. Let's do it the right way.
It's like, this dumbass is coming back for more? Yeah, let's do it again.
Yeah, let's
Oh
do
my
it
God.
again.
That's like scamming an old lady with Google Play cards, and she's like, maybe if I buy more cards this time. You want to do it again?
I
Yeah.
didn't buy
This
enough
time,
of them.
let's do it right. We didn't buy enough of them last time. Oh my God, dude. You are a scammer's wet dream. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay, yeah, I got this motherfucker. I'm like, how many coins do you still have? Just give me 75% of it. I'll tweet again and I'll start tweeting and like we'll make this thing like really go the right way this time. And then he's like, oh man, I gotta have some skin in the game, and that's too much, man. I think we ended up at like 50% of whatever tokens that he had, right? So my plan was to get as much as I could from him into the pot wallet, the wallet that I would never touch, obviously. And I would put that in there, and then I would
Into his
make
pot
him sell the rest of his. And the way that I thought that
This all sounds so comical. Every time they name a new
new
part of the
thing.
scam or a new
Yeah.
thing, I'm like, how is any of this real? How is any of this real? Holy shit, this all sounds so made up.
Yes, it
Again,
does.
Adam Sandler movie. Holy fuck. And all right, I pumped and dumped, and then I dropped it into my pot wallet.
It's in my pot wallet now.
Jesus.
that he would sell the rest of his is if I just said, all right, you, I ain't tweeting shit. So
Which
he
is
would,
what you did.
Yes, which is what I did.
Yeah.
So that he would be like, oh yeah, he's not going to be a part of this
I
project
saw that
anymore.
message. I saw that message where you said, I ain't tweeting you, I ain't tweeting
Yeah. so that he would sell the rest because he didn't think that I was going to be a part of it anymore. So he can at least get his last hurrah. You know what I'm saying?
And he's like, give me 1% more. And then I gave it 4%. And then he literally said, he's like, yo, I just scammed your ass because you thought you tried scamming me. So I kind of took the coins back from you. Now I have major supply. And then he's like, F it, I'm not doing your tweet. I'm going to dump this. And then I said, all right, cool. I'm unbothered. I already sold at 10 million. So yeah, even if you played me with like 4% of supply, it doesn't really do me shit. And then I
Yeah, he already kept the other 95% of the first scam. You scammed him out of the 5% he had left over. You showed him. Fucking retard. Like, this is all too comical. Holy fuck.
got like 6 hours later, Jason Derulo was rallying up to Jason Coyd on Twitter.
Now I'm making it my life's goal to take this to the moon. So if you with me, let's go.
He was literally super engaged into it. He was blowing the shit out of that coin.
Last 24 hours was crazy. The next 24 will be crazier. Family's growing fast.
It went to 30 million when I woke up. So I woke up 7 hours later, it's 30 million. One of my wallets had a 10 sol purchase at 200,000 market cap. I woke up and that wallet was automatically at $300,000 value. I woke up, I sold immediately at 30 million market cap. And then I called up the guy and I said, did the wire go? And he's like, no, the wire didn't really go yet. Like, it's gonna hit on Monday. I was like, is there a way we can reverse it? And he's like, yeah, I can do a chargeback. I was like, let's do a chargeback. And then we did a chargeback on the 350 that we were initially giving him.
That's bad,
Just because.
dude. Yeah, but you
Yeah.
made over 350. You made over 350 on that coin, right?
I made over $1 million on.
So why are you refunding that wire?
It was, yeah, I mean, yeah. The dude tried to finish me, and I was like,
Yeah, it was just an insult
Yeah.
at that point. I already took like a bunch of millions from him, but I'm gonna refund the wire money that I sent him just as a fuck you. That's why.
don't really. I was arrogant. I was like, you don't finish the finisher, so I was like, let me finish you more.
I will say, it is breathtaking just how many celebrity coins there were and how much backstabbing was involved. We'll go through a few of them, though, right here. Didn't you do Bobby Althoff at some point? I saw her.
I did Bobby Althoff. I also did Aiden Ross indirectly. He found out, he blocked me. I'm still blocked.
Pumping, dumping, and doing, people. That's what this man's all about.
Yeah.
Jesus, the fucking verbiage. Oh my god.
I think he's doing it on purpose at this point.
Yeah, I did Aiden Ross. I pumped and dumped all over Aiden Ross.
Oh man.
Jesus.
So yeah.
Wait, how'd you do? How much did you pay? Because I think Bobby did like what at Instagram. That's the girl who did an interview with Drake or something.
Bobby Althoff, I spoke to her directly. I offered her $60,000 for a tweet, but she didn't have a Twitter, so we did a story with just to see it. That was my first time trying see on Instagram, just seeing if it works or not. And that did good too.
Yeah.
But then so I kind of didn't really pay her the whole thing. So I kind of paid her 50%, and I said, I'll pay you the rest when you post. She posted. The coin started going good. It was like a 2 million market cap. I rugged it, and then I didn't pay her. And she blocked me after finding out that it's a coin.
Now, I did try to fact check this with Bobby Althoff. She did not respond. Aiden Ross did respond. He was mentioned as well. He said, F that scammer. Hope you're good. Let's be friends, coffee. Now, good news, bad news here. Bad news, we're not going to be friends. Good news, I am going to defend Aiden Ross here, which is a sentence I thought I would never say. Because Aiden Ross did not do a coin with Sahil. You said you did Aiden Ross? That seems... I don't remember that.
I did Aiden Ross. Yeah, it was really silent. So I hit Aiden Ross up on Instagram. We had a little chat. He asked for big money. And
How much?
I was like, I couldn't really.
How much?
That was $1 million for a tweet. And I was like, okay, that's big for me because I'm just starting up. I mean, I'm just new money, so it's big for me. So I was like, $500,000 is much, but I really need to run this. So I had an army of people by then in my, like 15,000 plus people in my private, like in my public group. My private was like 3,000 whales. So I was like, okay, I can LARP it. So I kind of took screen records of that.
And now he's LARPing!
I was gonna say he's LARPing.
Oh my god! Who makes these fucking phrases? Who names this shit? It's all so bad. It just gets more comical every time they name a new one. Oh, fuck.
Chat, posted up in my public, ran an Adam Ross token, and I sent him like 1% supply, which he never really touched. And then when he realized that I literally launched a token while talking to him, he blocked me. Like, he didn't say anything, but he blocked me.
I see. You were basically saying you launched it, but you didn't want to pay the $500,000, so you just said like, oh, Aiden Ross is Aiden Ross's coin, get in.
It was a LARP.
So yeah, Sahil seems to be weirdly proud of even coins he didn't get the person to directly endorse, like Iggy Azalea, Aiden Ross. They never ultimately promoted anything with him, but he still mentions them as if he's proud of it. He's also proud of even people who promoted things for like seconds that he was involved in. Floyd Mayweather, for example.
That was very controversial. And that was actually spoof of power that kind of went down on Twitter that day. I remember, if you look up chat, if you look up on the feed, you'll find it. So Floyd Mayweather, I called him up and I said, and Floyd, everybody told me, I told my group that I'm doing a Mayweather coin, and everybody in my group said that, this is not possible. Floyd cannot do a crypto thing. He's burned by the SEC. He would not touch crypto.
Yeah, that's what
I
I was gonna say. He's done NFTs. He's done crypto. He's done it all before. He's even been. He got hit by the.
Yeah, he's already like banned from doing it again. The FTC's like, you try this shit again.
No.
So he's just obviously okay. So you got caught in a lie on this one because you just lie to people about who you're already in bed with, and you go. So far, his entire scam has just worked on trust me, bro.
Yeah.
And people have, for some reason, trusted. I don't understand. Like, this all sounds like the celebrities are lying or downplaying it. Like I don't believe celebrities just trust random people in their DMs. It sounds. Because this guy's name doesn't have any clout attached to it.
He's just name dropping.
Jason Derulo doesn't know who this guy is, and then some guy randomly shows up in his DM and says he worked with all these celebs, and you, Jason Derulo, just go, okay then, yeah, I know 50, I know Dookie Shoes. Just what? What the fuck? The next crypto term is going to be anal and edging. Place your bets now, chat. If one of the terms is another sex term, if we get a new sex term, all right?
Raw dogging.
Then somebody's got a super chat. I'm betting one super chat that he uses one more sex term. Anal, edging, raw dogging, something. Okay? Okay, we've already got pump, dump, and Jesus, rock. God.
He's back. Yeah, because the central coin thing, he was restricted from doing crypto. But then I was like, I have a way out. I can make this work. I know I can make this work. It's the same story. Social media managers pay them a big amount of money. They're gonna make a tweet, delete that the same hour. Nobody's gonna know. It's not gonna be there. So that was.
Fuck do you mean nobody's gonna know? The Wayback Machine exists.
Gonna know.
Yeah. A tweet being up for an hour, you leave a tweet up for 15 minutes, someone's gonna see it and screenshot it. This is a bad plan.
What did these gauntlets do?
Fire them and find out. I think those are the ones that shoot ravens.
Oh.
Basically my convincing point. Why? So now what happened was
so he knew, but just to be clear, he knew what the plan was. He was going to have his social media manager do it to give him plausible deniability, basically.
Yeah, correct. Right. Yeah. So he was in the loop. Okay. Now we were trying to be very low key with it. We were trying to be very, very low key with it. Now the thing is, just 4 days before the Floyd drop, I did a Rich the Kid drop, and I burned
Rich. There you go. There's
Rich the Kid.
Rich the Kid. I told you he was a rapist.
Yeah.
The Kid entirely. I didn't give him a single dollar for the launch, and I made like 150,000, 140,000, something like that from that launch. And Rich the Kid hated on me. He literally tweeted.
This is the guy in charge of these scams, and then he tweets out his phone number.
Did my number on his Twitter, and he literally got his fans to spam my phone. This didn't happen. Now Rich the Kid and I had a beef. Now Floyd Mayweather, Rich the Kid, Rich knows Floyd, and Floyd knows Rich. So when Floyd Mayweather made that tweet with the CA, Rich the Kid tweeted there, and he said, Floyd, you need to take this down. I'm calling you as a scammer.
Damn it.
Now, on that tweet, Floyd deleted that tweet in like 5 minutes, okay? And then now Rich the Kid called up Floyd Mayweather and said that you should not do this. And then Floyd calls me back and he's like, Rich says that you scammed him. I can't do this. I mean, I can't take the tweet back up and blah, blah, blah.
This guy.
I was like, I'm going to give you 100,000 again. Just get the tweet back up. And he's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, just delete it in like 45 minutes. Now that, but his face was going crazy because they were like, Rich tells Floyd to delete the tweet. Floyd deletes the CA. The coin dumps to the max. And then I said, wait, I'm going to get the tweet back up. Nobody believed me. And then 10 minutes later, the CA tweet comes back up. The token rallies up all the way to 20 million. And then 40 minutes from then, the tweet gets deleted again. And that's when I tell people that, you can't really stop my run.
I want to pause and ask what do we make of all this, right? Sahil's obviously a villain. What do we think about the celebrities themselves, though? What role do they
Still
play?
think they're lying.
It's clear that all of them
Still
say
think
they
they're
were
lying.
victimized, or
lying.
most of them, they were scammed. I think in some cases that is
Yeah, I'll catch
clearly
back up to
true.
you.
In other cases, it does seem like a pretty convenient story, though. Take Jason Derulo, for example. He sort of mentions having kind of early knowledge. He had asked for references and was given examples of people explicitly that were scammed by Sahil in the past.
I mean, surely you ask a guy like this, who else have you worked with? Who else is tweeting for you, right?
Yes, and
Who does number 2 work for? oh God.
Jesus.
he went down the line. He's like, I'm the one running Iggy's Twitter, and I'm running her coin. A bunch of people.
This was before the tweet or after the tweet?
Yeah, he was like showing me all sorts. This was before. Yeah, he was showing me like all messages and stuff.
Yeah.
Of different people that he had worked with.
So yeah, Jason Derulo had all the information he needed to find out what was really going on. He was told, for example, Caitlyn Jenner had worked with Sahil, Iggy Azalea had worked with Sahil, but both of those people had very publicly denounced Sahil. Like he was kind of the laughingstock of Twitter at that point. People were widely sharing that this guy was a scammer. So it's just kind of hard to believe, later he says, after posting, he says, damn, Sahil got me in a tweet. And it's just kind of like a crazy amount of ignorance if that story is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
The question is just like, is there any responsibility on these celebrities to do any amount of due diligence? Iggy Azalea, for example, actually thinks there is.
I can't really feel empathetic towards you or say, oh, oopsie, I didn't know. Like, so you don't feel responsibility to understand the things you sign or the agreements you sign? You don't think you should
you're
know
putting
what
your
you're getting
name
yourself
to
in?
shit. Like,
Just, oh my God.
like you.
Like,
you
this is
don't-
shit that, like, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to believe you fell for this, and you're someone, especially the music artist, whose entire thing is, I don't want to get scammed by a music label.
Yeah.
So I need to go over these contracts with a fine-tooth comb. Yeah, like, you're someone who's well aware of needing the need to go over things.
Yes.
And to make sure that everything is legit, but you get a random DM from
And you're
random
like, okay.
Glub Shitto number 582, and you go,
Yeah.
well, I mean, he said 50, so I mean, 50 wouldn't do a
Floyd
scam.
Mayweather.
I mean,
wow.
I mean, if Soulja Boy's involved, it must be legit.
It must be legit.
It's fucking Soulja Boy.
Like,
What?
I don't understand
This
that.
is no.
Like,
I'm not buying this.
I am a nobody, and
Yeah, I
I
ain't buying
would
this.
not.
I ain't buying this.
I would not.
I'm sorry.
Sign my name, put my name, my whatever, my stamp on just anything. Just whatever.
Jesus Christ.
God, I can't.
To f everybody else's money that got stolen.
Like everybody else.
You don't
car, get in
think
the car.
that you should figure that out? You're not
Okay.
worried about if you could go to jail for what you're doing or be fined even at that? Like, the morale. Like, let's look at your own protection.
Yeah.
Are you that stupid, or did
Yes.
you just
Yes,
think
fair.
you could get
That is they are feigning ignorance because a lot of these laws around this stuff, this is why they're doing it. It's better to look stupid than go to jail. I mean, it's not good for their image, but it's not against
Jesus Christ.
ignorance of the law is a defense sometimes, and in times specifically like scams, if you didn't know any better, you were also a victim. So one is malicious, which makes it criminal. One is it just makes you another victim of
just
the
makes you
criminal
an
that tricked
idiot.
you.
And
Yeah,
I'm
you were
victim.
used.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it depends on the crime. Like if you're used for murder, then you're still held accountable.
You're
obviously.
still held accountable. What was the one where the woman got the
Bradfield.
guy to kill his family? Like, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
get away with this?
I need a gun.
Hey, mate.
You got me back, and I haven't a gun one.
I'm sorry. I had to get out of there, and now we're being shot at by everybody. I don't know what to
Everybody
tell you.
and their mama. I swear.
Just here, I'll give you something.
I can't.
Here, come take this.
Okay, I'm coming.
I mean,
Back to
honestly, I think she's right. I don't think you can continue to claim ignorance when somebody has been caught doing something so many times. Or at least it just doesn't look good, right? I will say I have...
Yeah, but they're not
Yeah.
worried about looks. They're worried about jail time.
Yeah.
And feigning ignorance will keep them out of jail. That's the idea.
Is this Frogman ours?
Yep, he's ours now. Oh, here's some potions over here.
Of course, went to Jason Derulo directly for comment on the story. He maintained that, of course, he did not know. He believed it was a gambling app at the time. He says he...
Yep, get your story straight and stick to it. It's the only way you're going to keep your ass
change
out of
it.
jail. Or hopefully keep you out of jail. You need to also be a victim.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
What?
That didn't work. That didn't work. God damn it.
What is happening?
I couldn't drive through the wall, really. Ugh. Well, we're getting owned.
Okay. Well, nice to know.
quote, benefited nothing, and he, quote, lost every penny trying to make most people whole from Sahil.
How many boys achieve the rank of soldier outside of members of Coney's army? Man, it's clearly an overachiever. Exactly. See, this is how you know he can be trusted. I mean, he's a soldier. It's in the name.
God.
Jesus.
Sahil's rug. So just let that be what it is. That's his comment on the story. He also says, respectfully, I don't want to be part of this. You're making him more famous. You're giving Sahil what he wants, fame. To be fair to Jason, I think he's actually right about that. I think Sahil does want fame. I still think this story is worth publishing, though, for two reasons. One, I always think it's good to remind fans not to trust celebrities with financial promotions. And I remind celebrities that promoting financial products is totally different than promoting anything else. And you have an obligation to do due diligence when you're getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to promote these things. You can't just say, hey, I didn't look into them. You know, I don't think that...
I did a oopsie daisy. Sorry, guys.
It's a good excuse. But secondly, and much more importantly, I want to just ask, at what point do regulators look at interviews like this and say,
you're playing
there have to be...
Bob Smuggler? Yeah, I saw that trailer come out the other day. It's like, yep, Def is definitely going to be getting that.
Yeah, I'm getting Bob. Of course I'm getting Bob. My little Father's Day gift to myself. Got some Bob's Burgers action.
Consequences. You know, we joke on this. Well, it's not really a joke. It's sort of a meme that crime is legal.
Bad Bob.
It's to cope with all these. You know, the regulators are dropping cases like hotcakes. People are walking. People that were already prosecuted are walking away. But most of us hope that there are lines you cannot cross. Right? You hope that there isn't a full abandonment of any kind of standard or, you know, any kind of laws. So my question is, if there is a line, what is that line?
What I don't understand is, how has this been happening for this long? How have we had this many confirmed cases of crypto scams done time after time again? It's always the same. It's always a rug pull. It's always the same scam over and over again. One, how does it keep working? We should all be aware of it. It's famously a scam now. And two, how have they not regulated this yet? I don't, like, you can't do this with the stock market. How have we not looked at this and said it should be the same? I don't understand. Oh, because our president did a crypto coin. Never mind.
Don't understand why it's still working, because at this point, I would think, you know, especially celebrities, I would think you would know better.
To answer your question for the first part, how many people are still sending their credit card information to a Nigerian prince?
Not nearly as many as are doing the crypto thing. Like, that's extremely rare now, actually. But
Not as many, but it's still happening.
Yeah, but this is happening on the fucking daily. Like, this is happening multiple times a day. Like, this is scamming people by the hundreds of millions, where that might get $1 million a year, maybe worldwide. Like, that's a drop in the bucket compared to this. Like, this is so big and widespread that it is ridiculous that it's even still working. And I answered my own question with why it's not regulated, because our president did a crypto coin. Never mind. Yeah, I figured that one out.
Yeah. But like I get it. When something sounds really good and you want to believe it, it's easier to believe it. But for these celebrities and stuff, I'm like, it's not like you're poor.
Yeah,
you know?
like there's no reason to do it.
I get it if it was a person who was down on their luck, didn't have much money. Yeah, they're going to want to believe this.
Yeah, I don't get why the celebrities, and it's always the rich people that fall for it, because that's the scam. Scam the rich people, and then the poor people will follow. Yeah, like because you want because you want access to their audience. You want access to the millions of poor people that they have. The rich guy will give you a little bit of money to get it going, but you can make tens of millions of dollars off their audience. So you're really just using them to scam their audience. And that's why I'm like, how is it still working? Because it doesn't work without the influencer.
Did you really just take the
If
bullets?
you're looking at that sort of thing, then I just have one word for you: Scientology.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jesus Christ. Just still amazed.
Yeah.
Sahil Arora, in her interview, basically admits to targeting U.S. celebrities, scamming their fans, scamming the celebrities, and then basically brags about it publicly.
I felt the power, I felt the villain, and I was like, yeah, this is my time. You can't f me up on this. You're not gonna stop me from rocking the space. I'm unstoppable.
I know it hasn't been great days at these different regulators, things like that, but I do want everyone to know the kinds of conversations scammers like this are having. Because there was a reason Sahil was comfortable to come on my show. We actually talked about, should he be admitting this stuff? Is there going to be consequences for this? And Sahil said no, he doesn't think there are going to be any consequences for what he talks about.
He's right, because there's no fucking law against it. Like, legally speaking, there's going to be no consequence.
There's no regulation on it. So.
I mean, you messing with these rapists, one of them might decide to, to pop, do a little street justice. But, I mean, he's in another country.
I was going to say they'd have to.
Yeah, they're never going to get to him.
Yeah.
Like before Trump, I could imagine people getting jail. After Trump, there's
he's flat out admitting, like, as long as Trump is in office, I'm safe, because Trump's not going to regulate it. He's doing it himself.
Yeah, because he's a scammer. Dude. He's, the #1 scammer.
Jesus.
There's no way.
Isn't that bad if we're just heading down that road and our governments are explicitly like allowing that, encouraging that?
It's bad for our children when they grow up, because then they have a new stream of career, which would...
Those are future problems. It's good for me.
It's
Fuck
good for
everybody
me,
else.
But...
be rugging, and then
care.
What's gonna be worse is if Howard is teaching you how to rug, because then it kind of becomes like a new profession. So yeah, that's exactly when
it has become a new profession. Remember the crypto guy that was on my stream?
Yep.
Who all he wanted to talk about was how to make money in crypto, and everything he described sounded scummy and scammy as fuck. Yep. And he's like, no, but it's not a scam though. It is legit, and you have to understand that when they say it's legit, their definition of legit is it illegal? And it's not. So they go, nope, it's on the up and up, so you can do it. Yeah, there's no morals with these people at all.
No.
Which, I mean, had he not, rage quit the stream. Yeah, good job.
I'm
Scared him off. I was eventually going to call him on it, because those people have no morals. Their whole moral is it illegal? But then he'll go on a whole speech about Jews and the Holocaust with you to try to show some moral superiority.
Yeah.
But you scared him off before I could get to that point where I would have been like, wait, but you do crypto on people. Yeah, but that's not against the law. I was like, wait, so our morals stop and start with, is it illegal? Because nothing my wife described was illegal, but you're taking the moral high ground there.
You're real
Don't be a
upset about
hypocrite.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. These people have no fucking morals.
It's gonna get fun.
Look, things are bleak when a self-professed
You're not supposed to know.
Yeah, well, I didn't get a chance to. She scared him off too quick.
I'm sorry. You know I don't have patience for
It's
that
not your
shit.
fault. He's sensitive.
Yep, exactly. He's too sensitive. He got butt hurt.
Rug puller is like, yeah, this probably shouldn't be happening. I probably shouldn't be able to get away with this. But this is the message we are sending in America right now. You can totally do this. You can totally get away with it. And
Yep, he's describing the crypto bro. Like, you've sent the message that you can do this and it's fine, and he's convinced himself it's fine. Like, morals be
it's
damned.
okay.
Everybody else is doing it, so it's okay. Yeah,
President's doing it.
Yeah, it's the, well, if everyone else jumped off a bridge, yeah, I would. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
and brag about it on video. And none of it matters. It's just, it's so depressing. I mean, not just for me, as someone who exposes this stuff full time. Things have gotten very catch and release around here. But it's depressing for people who work 9-to-5 jobs, who are working for, honest living.
Trying to do
and
things
somebody
the right
is
way.
just bragging about cheating and getting away with it.
Oh, God.
And the broad consensus is, yeah, well, he's probably just going to walk. I mean, it's I don't know how to say
gonna
in
get us
50
stuck.
different ways, like, that is bad. It's a terrible message we're sending, and we should probably stop doing that, and probably should start. People like this should get in trouble, I guess. It's not even me who thinks, this is the craziest part. It's not me on a soapbox just saying this. I'm not the only one with this opinion.
People like me should not exist in this space. I am in you, with you for that. I'm literally agreeing with you on that. Because it's really giving a bad idea to people about the whole space as a whole.
That's right. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with Sahil Arora. I think his lack of consequences, or feeling like he has no consequences, has made him remarkably honest in this moment. And I appreciate him kind of unveiling the full architecture of these scams, even though I think he should face consequences for those scams. If you want to watch the full interview, you can do so on The Void. And yeah, that's basically it.
Like before Trump, I could imagine people getting jailed. After Trump, there's just no way.
Oh my god, dude. Where the fuck
Is
are
it
the
really
bullets going?
black and white coffee?
Huh?
The shirts. Black and white? Are you doing okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, great. So about the shirts, do you have this in like a double wide or a 3X?
Damn. Oh my god. This is not going the way I planned it.
Storm's coming, by the way.
I'm killing this thing. There. It's dead. God damn, the list of names that support him. Holy fuck.
Jeez.
Oh, must be nice. I'll take that.
Oh, somebody's shooting at us.
Yeah, we gotta go. Where's it coming from?
I don't know.
Well, it wasn't a celebrity, it was a list of celebrities.
Yeah, that's a lot of celebrities.
But actually, they were scammed by a scammer, so it's not their fault, guys.